Hey everybody, Mr. Polymers here. Well, it's happened. I have a problem with my Flying 3D X6. My last flight I was flying around and I went into low voltage and fortunately fell into the snow, but I cracked one of these where the motor mounts are here. It's one of these is cracked. So I went ahead and took the top off and I reinforced all these with epoxy. I'll set a picture of it's just a 5-minute epoxy. So I was doing that. While I had this off, I noticed this wire to the GPS, or I think this is the compass GPS, this wire was only that short and it was off the board somewhere. All I could see was some of the copper wire here. So I had a heck of a time looking here to determine where this wire went. So I got on the RC group, which is a great online site. I recommend joining it. I'll put a link in my description. It's called rcgroups.com. One of the members there advised me that this wire actually should hook right here, and I believe they call this the controller board, flight controller board. So I reconnected that, and this is I believe this is the RX, the receiver. But here's the problem I'm having. I'm going to keep this off here. When I power this up, normally there should be, should be several tones, and then these rear lights right here, those should come on. But here's what's happening. Nothing. No sound, no lights. Here's the transmitter. I'll go ahead and turn this on. Now it's indicating some type of internal voltage here, but it's not indicating, normally would indicate voltage here, but anyway. So basically I have a dead quadcopter. So now these are the LED lights I put on. They're still working. Those are directly in the 7 or 8 volt here, but nothing else works. So I've got an email into Banggood to see how I can get this fixed. I didn't do anything other than I was thinking of placing a switch here, but I didn't even get that far. To Sebidaki on YouTube shows a procedure where you take wires, 2 wires to a switch, and you do a rebinding, and I believe it's this spot on the board right. This spot on the board right here, but I didn't get that far. But so anyway, as you can see, the RX board's blinking, but I get no sound, no power, so I'm kind of dead in the water. So anyway, I'm going to post this on YouTube. I'm also going to send a link to Banggood, and I'll put it on the RC forums. Whoops, and get this thing figured out. But I was starting to enjoy it. It has some quirks and a few minor things you have to make adjustments to. Oh, by the way, here's, if you can see right here, these are pieces of wood. Let me grab one here. I purchased these pieces of wood at Lowe's. They're just a round, cylindrical, I think 3mm piece of wood. I went ahead and made a cutout, sort of a cloverleaf cutout, placed that on here, put the motor down, and placed the screws up, and the little longer screws you can buy from Banggood. You only have to do that on the front motors for the larger props. Where are my props? Right here. So this allows the clearance on the body there. So anyway. So, yeah, I'm kind of disappointed about that. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I'll inform you guys if I get this thing back up and running. But I think, at a minimum, I'm speculating it's this board here. There's a problem here. So, and I don't believe that's something you can purchase. So anyway, we'll talk to you guys later.